Remember, I stopped 2 gas pipelines from coming into this state.
Governor Maura Healey. She's been on a crusade against natural gas since her days in the Attorney General's office.
The natural gas industry and ratepayers in Massachusetts have been significantly impacted by Maura Healey.
Eric de Lacoste is a retired manager of marketing from Eversource. We spoke with him in depth about the current energy crisis in Massachusetts.
When she was Attorney General, she actually personally blocked 2 major gas pipelines that were going to be coming to Massachusetts, bringing inexpensive shale gas from Pennsylvania that would have really had a positive impact on lowering prices for businesses and for residential consumers of natural gas. Then as governor, she put in a whole new slate of Department of Public Utility or DPU commissioners, all of whom have backgrounds that are very, very progressive, very climate change focused. They have passed a series of measures which are just going to drive up costs for consumers. They initiated the Future of Natural Gas proceedings, where natural gas companies in Massachusetts have to actually provide the department a plan showing how they are going to decarbonize. And in many cases, it means shutting down the existing gas system piece by piece and converting people to electricity or electrifying people's heating systems. And these are all things that cost a lot of money. And then what happens is the remaining customers who still are on gas are now going to have to bear all the costs of the system. So very, very negative impact on gas consumers in Massachusetts.
And importantly, lower electricity costs for our residents and our businesses.
I'm reminded of the world's 3 greatest lies, and you could add a 4th one to that, which is that green energy is going to lower your bills. It doesn't, right? So green energy is the most expensive energy you can get. If you factor in the massive subsidies for green energy that come from both federal and state, and you factor in capacity factor, where these energy sources are not available a lot of the time and have to be backed up by conventional power plants, the cost is absolutely prohibitive. And as the state pushes for more and more of these contracts, you're going to see more and more of an impact on your electric bill and your gas bill.
Politicians are mandating that we achieve zero net carbon emissions by 2050.
I'm really skeptical that that could ever be achieved, and if it could be achieved, it would be at an enormous cost.
According to our Fiscal Alliance Foundation study, it's going to cost New England ratepayers $815 billion to try and reach that mandate.
Decisions are being made by politicians who don't really understand the technical parts of how the electric system works, how a gas system works. Competition is great, right? When you have a choice of different fuels, if you can go with propane or oil or electricity, you can pick what's the best for you as a consumer. But when you take those choices away, which is what's happening, it just ends up driving up costs.
The Fiscal Alliance Foundation is a nonpartisan nonprofit 501c3 organization. Visit our website to read our green energy policy studies, sign up for important email updates, make a tax-deductible contribution, and follow us on social media.